Be Wealthy and Smart, episode 1374.
Step into a world of wealth and financial freedom without budgets, boredom, or bosses on Be Wealthy and Smart. And now, here's your host, Linda P. Jones.
Welcome to Be Wealthy and Smart. I'm Linda P. Jones, America's Wealth Mentor, empowering women and men worldwide to financial freedom. On today's show, I'm going to give you a global wealth report. Now, I try to keep a global perspective, but many things are very U.S.-centric. So it's exciting to me when I find something like a global wealth report where we can report on how wealth is doing around the globe. Now, this report was created by UBS, and it is a 2023 global wealth report, which shows that wealth, after being inflation adjusted in 2023, grew nearly 8.4%. And the article says worldwide wealth growth in 2023 recovered from a contraction in 2022, Swiss investment bank UBS said in its 2024 Global Wealth Report released Wednesday. The report said that global wealth grew 4.2% in 2023, offsetting the 3% loss the previous year. Obviously, we had a horrible bear market in the U.S. in 2022, and so that's what they're referencing is that there had been a 3% loss in overall wealth. The article goes on to say UBS said the bounce back was driven by 4.8% wealth growth in Europe, the Middle East, and Africa at 4.8%, as well as Asia-Pacific at 4.4%, as well as real growth exceeding nominal growth in 2023, amid slowing inflation that saw inflation-adjusted global wealth grow by nearly 8.4%. People around the world are getting progressively wealthier, and that doesn't just apply to those who already own great wealth, UBS said. Upward wealth mobility is expected to become more pronounced by 2030 and further out. Signs of a horizontal wealth transfer emerge. So I want to pause there and just say, I have done podcasts on how I've reported that studies such as this have shown that there's more wealth expected in the next decade, and the numbers are really huge. Part of that is the technology change that we're seeing, I believe, with AI coming on and being stronger, but also a financial change to cryptocurrencies and introducing them as a more efficient and low-cost use of money. We also have the transition of wealth from baby boomers to the next generation, and so that transition and wealth by inheritance is also a huge trend in the works. The article goes on to say, within the next 20 years, UBS said, roughly $83 trillion in wealth is expected to be passed on, the rough equivalent of all the economic activity worldwide in a single year. That wealth moves horizontally between spouses at first before being transferred to the next generation. Massive wealth movements like that create big change in the global economy. The world economy is embarking on a period of profound structural change, UBS chief economist Paul Donovan said in a statement. Such episodes often create significant changes in wealth patterns. At the same time, wealth is needed to finance the investment in both technology and people that will allow humanity and the planet to thrive in the brave new world. Knowing where and how wealth is held is essential to mobilizing it effectively. The report found adults in Europe, the Middle East, and Africa were the wealthiest on average at $166,000. Asia-Pacific average wealth was next highest at $156,000. Followed by the Americas at $146,000. Switzerland led the UBS national wealth rankings, followed by Luxembourg, Hong Kong, and the United States. Average national wealth per adult in 2023 was $709,612 in Switzerland, $607,524 in Luxembourg, $582,000 in Hong Kong, and $564,000 in the United States. Average numbers include billionaires and others of great wealth, skewing the per-adult number higher. The greatest number of millionaires are found in the United States, home to 38% of the world's millionaires, followed by China and Britain. And while the Americas trailed 2023 global wealth growth, U.S. growth has increased from 4% between 2000 to 2010 to 6% between 2010 to 2023. Median wealth is the number at which half have more and half have less. Those numbers showed Luxembourg at the top with $372,258, with the United States at number 14 with median wealth of $112,000. Backed by 30 years of data, the Global Wealth Report crafts a clear picture of how wealth is created, how it's distributed, how it transforms, and how it's transferred, UBS Global Wealth Management co-president Robert Karofsky said in a statement. It gives us deep insights and understanding that we can bring into fruit for our clients. End of article. I think the good news is that wealth is still trending up. If you have wealth contracting like it did in 2022 when the stock market had a serious decline, then that makes it difficult for wealth to appreciate. So when wealth is on a positive track and compounding at positive rates, that's good for everyone on the planet. It's up to you to learn and decide where the best places to build your wealth are. But the good news is there's multiple opportunities happening for you to increase your wealth. If you haven't yet subscribed to Be Wealthy and Smart, hit the subscribe button and you'll be notified as soon as new podcasts are available. And all of my podcasts are on my website at lindapjones.com/podcasts. And while you're there, sign up for my weekly newsletter for more wealth tips for your financial freedom. That's all for today. Until next time, live the good life and be wealthy and smart.
Thank you for listening to Be Wealthy and Smart with Linda P. Jones. Share the wealth and tell your family and friends about the show. Check out our website, blog, and social media for more riches at www.bewealthyandsmart.com.